How you doing? So today's video, we're gonna show you a couple things. One, if you know someone, a restaurant that's just starting out or an older restaurant that needs some help and needs a new website, well, they could be in luck. We're gonna be giving away a free website for a year, zero cost to them. We take care of hosting and everything else. We'll build it out for them completely free. This should give them a leg up, and I'm gonna tell you why this websites like this and the ones that I'm gonna show you are what you need to do to really thrive in what's going on in today's technology. So, what used to take the changes in a year to 6 months are now taking place every week. It's gone crazy because of AI. So, let's look at this restaurant. Hopefully, you think it looks pretty good. A couple of things. One, everything on here, if we go to the menu, we can see all the item names, and obviously these prices will be changed. We can talk about their story, store hours, which are important. A lot of people don't even put these on there. Give them the location in here, and you can have information in a map pin. And it's got links back to all of the particular social media setups. So one of the things about this is how fast it loads. And so I'm going to hit a reload on here, and you may not be able to see it. Let's see. Okay, it reloaded. That's how fast it is. And most websites aren't. They are not built for speed. And what the interesting thing is, in 99.9% of the agencies don't realize this. There's two things that have come into play with Google recently. And let's look at that right now. We'll come back to this in a second. Four most important things that Google looks at right now as far as where you're going to rank is your performance on mobile. Okay, and these are taken from the Google AI. The next thing is accessibility. Is your website available to people that have disabilities? And if it's not, you're going to get cranked down. The next thing is best practices. And then finally, they care about SEO. Okay. And what's amazing is this one is usually in the basement. I rarely see things over 50 or 60, and you're okay. You should be above 80 on this one, and if you can on accessibility, you should be at 100. Best practices the same. Anything above 90, 95 is going to be good. They've got a couple quirky things. These numbers may change a little bit, but your SEO, accessibility, these two should be pegged at 100, and best practices and performance should be above 85. They still don't recognize some of the latest best practices, and Google's not perfect, believe it or not. So if you're up here in the 90s on best practices performance, or even in the 80s on performance, you're fine. You're going to knock out the rest of your competition. Now the kicker is you may see some sites that aren't here. They're like at 50 or 60, but they're still ranking. It's only because they're better than the other restaurants. If you look at their competition, it sucks. If you can get in there and do this and you do everything else right, you're going to blow away the competition. This is a unicorn, okay? I dare you to go find websites that rank like this anywhere else in the world. And I'm not kidding you. You can do 5,000 of them, and you're not going to see numbers like this very often. And you can do it over at IQ Site Speed. You can get this for free, and then you can share it. And I think we've got the other version that monitors your website. So if any of these numbers drop, it's like $5 a month. So let's go back to here. I want to show you what this looks like on mobile. Now you got to remember that the majority of your users are going to be on mobile. So everybody's talking about, oh, they're looking at desktop design. That's okay, but most of your visitors are going to be on mobile. And so this is why it's important to have everything laid out correctly and so that they're large enough. So let's look at another one here. We'll go to this one. And this one is for a book. And you can see it's fairly easy to read. Everything's nice and big. It gives chapter titles and it talks about what's going on here. You can have multiple things. You can hook this up to your Stripe store, your PayPal, or wherever you're doing this. It's got all the information here. And again, let's go look at it here and we'll reload this on mobile. Poof, it's done. It's just lightning fast. I dare you to try that with any other websites that are out there. And let's look at the performance here. So this one's 99 to 100, 100, 100. Okay. So this thing is going to outrank any other ones that are out there. Let's look at another one. So this is another restaurant theme. So Biggie Burner, again, we obviously would have more of these, and these prices are from like the 70s. So actually, no, these are more like 90s prices, depending on what's going on. But it's definitely not in the past 4 years since we've seen inflation at, I mean, restaurant stuff, 100% in the past 3 years, at least in Nashville. Stuff's gone up 100 flipping percent. So anyway, we've got the same thing, and this will really put your best foot forward on this stuff. And here again, we can see that. And did I skip this? Let's see here. Which one we got? Do 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 do. Let's see how this looks on mobile. And it pops up really quickly. And again, easy to read, easy to follow along. You should have all of your information there. How do we get there? And a lot of these, what we do is have VIP programs too, so they can sign up. But this is it. So if you're doing your websites, make sure that you are great on mobile, you're 100% on accessibility, and the other ones, they should be in the 90s, okay? And again, if you go to IQ Site Speed, and .com, you can do this for free. You can check how good or bad your website is. And if you need help, let us know. The other thing is, don't forget, so we're giving away this month, we may do this on a regular basis, but we're giving away a restaurant website completely free for a year. And we can do something like this design. And one of the things that people do is they put too much things in here. You just want to get people salivating at it. The other thing you can put in here is your reviews if you have any. If you don't, if you're a restaurant, your reviews can help you rank on Google. Forget everything else. Google's the only one that matters. And Facebook. You can have Google and Facebook reviews. Those are the two that have the most power. You can blow up your business. And it's absolutely amazing how much more business you can bring in. I mean, you can get 20, 30, 40, 100% more for the restaurants that do this right. So if you have a restaurant or you know someone that needs a website and this would fit the bill for them, let us know. We're going to set one up for them for free. Also, if you know an author that wants this, of course, we could change these colors and stuff. We're not going to go crazy on this because that's one of the things that people get in trouble with is they'll add like 87 paragraphs here and it looks like crap. No one's going to read them anyway. You can do this in here. This is a time tested design that's never going to go out. It's completely mobile friendly and it just will help you in your business and sell your book. So if you know someone that wants a website like this, or you yourself want a website, just private message me and we'll get you in there and we'll pick out somebody to help. We would prefer to do this in the Nashville area, although that's not a requirement. There should be Franklin, Nashville, Brentwood, that area. So anyway, that's it. Andrew Anderson signing off for IQ Marketers. And this is what you've got to do to thrive going forward. And so that's it. And don't forget, you can check your site score over at IQ Site Speed because it really is this. These are the four. This is from Google. This isn't our stuff. We ping the Google AI and we get these results. And the cool thing about this is it will do this every day so you can see a graph of where you were and what's going on in here. So that's about it. So have a great day. If you got any questions or suggestions, let me know and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.